Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Nasdaq and SPX price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. This is the intraday for Nasdaq and SPX to see what happened, when, and what it might happen next. So basically guys, today in the morning we said be careful that we are of course towards the wave 4, toward the downside, but yeah, don't forget that it might even be some uncommon targets at 0.23. So in this case scenario, if we see a reaction like this one moving toward the upside where we have an ABC potentially finished in case only of invalidation, meaning of course we are moving toward the upside. And that means right now this level, by taking the price here, you invalidate the impulse for lower. And that means if we are looking for 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, by taking this price, this is gonna be of course invalidation of a bearish, right? And that means you might not see of course a move toward the downside anymore, and it might be finished wave 4 already there with the 0.23. As I mentioned, those are uncommon targets and you cannot really see this unless of course you see such a reaction and getting approved of course by an invalidation of an impulse. Now, what does it mean that if we get inside this price? Does it mean we continue higher directly? It's not necessarily. It can be, of course, possibility. But higher possibility, it means that the price can reject, but it will never take this low again. Unless you see, of course, some 3 waves down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toward the upside. Of course, finishing a wave 5 for this diagonal. So basically what I'm estimating, I'm not saying that we are already finished wave 4 yet because you did not check the price yet. You did not invalidate this impulse yet to say that we don't look even for lower. Once we take this price, then of course we consider that this is an invalidated impulse. Currently you're still looking for lower in a wave 5 unless we take the 19,391. If we take a look at the SPX here, the SPX of course is still looking a little bit choppy as a zigzag. It's not a perfect zigzag, I would say, to say that that it looks like really nice, but nobody knows. It can be of course 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. I mean, you would like to even on the 15-minute chart, it's really hard to see it. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 potentially can be finished, but this even will finish one leg, right? So I'm not really sure what is going on the SPX. Now internally it can be a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. Also possible finish wave C. Don't forget also that the target for a wave 4 as well can be given on this fib level. Yeah, so you have the target as 0.23 can be touched exactly there, and shifting the wave 4 to be very fast and then moving towards the upside. However, I'm still of course watching the Nasdaq, the NDX actually, to see the reaction of it, and then taking a look again on the SPX in parallel, because the SPX has a lot of gaps and it's a little bit hard to see exactly the waves in between, but still the shape looking like a zigzag. And potentially you can, of course, officially, you can say that you hit the fib level, uncommon fib level for wave 4 and moving for high. However, further price actions to be seen. In case we see higher, we take the high. Therefore, definitely we can move forward after, of course, seeing a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. So this is what I'm watching on both Nasdaq and NDX and SPX. So we're gonna see also on Nasdaq is much more clearer price action actually, but yeah, don't forget, if we continue down without taking this price, it means of course the trend is still toward the downside. You need to invalidate this impulse. That was it for Nasdaq and S&P. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.